A new Gallup poll finding a shift in the views of conservative voters in a telephone survey. The percentage of Republicans and Republican-leaning independents who describe themselves as both social and economic conservatives dropping to 42%. The second largest group see themselves as moderate or liberal on both social and economic issues, while 20% describe themselves as moderate or liberal on social issues, but conservative on economic ones. Now, a group of young conservatives, NextGenGOP, is pushing to change the party's stance on social issues like gay marriage, arguing it will help bring younger voters into the fold. With me now, the spokeswoman for that group, Rina Bharara. She joins me now to weigh in on this issue. So let's start right with the topic, Rina. Gay marriage. Is it something that young Republicans are now trying to push the old GOP to adopt?
We absolutely are, Kelly. I mean, let's look at the numbers here. The Pew Research Center looked at some fast facts last year, and we saw that 58% of young Republicans support marriage equality, which is same-sex marriage.
So why are you pushing for this when the GOP has taken a stance that same-sex marriage is not viewed as the proper way to go because of the fact that they recognize traditional marriage?
That may be the party's stance, but let's be honest. I mean, the Republican Party is dwindling, and it's a sad truth for those of us who are proud to call ourselves members and haven't left the party simply because we differ. Our viewpoints differ, and the changing American demographic, the changing viewpoints across this country, that's the reason. Those are the reasons that party is dwindling in membership, and gay marriage is a perfect example of that.
How do you view what Mike Huckabee said about gay marriage?
Mike Huckabee is not representative. Unfortunately, he's not a representative of what the young Republicans think. Those of us who are more moderate seek to compromise with those who don't perhaps see eye to eye with us. We want a more big tent party, one where there's room for compromise, there's room for differing viewpoints. Somebody may be socially liberal yet fiscally conservative. I don't think Mike Huckabee's comments are really something that is going to play well with the young demographic and those who will hopefully show up to the polls next year.
Let me ask you, how should the Republican Party be reaching out to, in addition to those who are gay, also reaching out to people of color, Latinos, Hispanics, blacks?
It has to be genuine and it has to be long term. This engagement cannot happen at the 11th hour when we're looking for votes. Essentially, the Republican Party needs to sit down and figure out how we can change our policy stances to include those who have traditionally been left out of the party, have felt that there's no place for them in the party. We really need to stand up, and we were the anti-slavery party. We've done something wrong with our messaging and our policy stances in the past 40 years, particularly in the past 20 years, and we've alienated a great number of people who really love freedom, and we're the freedom-loving party, and we have a place for those people in this party. So we need to reach out, and it has to be genuine.
Rina, we thank you for joining us today. Rina Bharara, thank you.
Thank you.